Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Entrepreneurship Zone brought to you by the Education Support Forum. Today we're at GIBS, that is the Gordon Institute of Business Science, where they have a competition for entrepreneurs called the Festival of Ideas. So entrepreneurs are pitching and stand to win an amount of up to 50,000 Rand for their ideas. And today I am joined by Mr. Thabo Masuku, who is from a startup called Kitten. So how are you, Thabo?
I'm fine, thank you so much. And how are you?
I'm very well. Tell me more about Kitten and what is Kitten all about? When I think of Kitten, I think of a small cat.
Thank you so much for the question. Basically, Kitten is about we design an app and a child GPS tracking device, basically where you are able to see your child activities, because over the past few years I've been reading headlines and you see children go missing, and whenever they go missing they're either found dead or some that not even found because they've been buried in shallow graves and all that. So basically I identified that market in more specifically for parents who have children under the age of 18, right? So where basically with this device and app, the app is under the control of the parent, whereas the device you can install it on your child. So wherever your child goes to school, the app will notify you that the child has arrived at school, and it also notify you of the departure. And again, if your child uses a private car which takes them to school, your app definitely will in an interval of about 60 seconds, it notifies you about the activities of your child, whether the driver is speeding, and if the driver is speeding, hence you can be able to get in touch with your driver to ensure that your child is not in danger and all that.
Wow, that's amazing, and that's a very timely intervention, because I mean the headlines have not been so great. So how long have you been running this, and at what stage are you? Are you in the idea phase? Are you already implementing? Tell me more about where you are.
At the moment, because over the past 6 months, we have been doing our research, or rather say we are in the idea stage, but we are looking at going beyond the idea and basically implementing it and testing the product into the market, because I believe with the exponential growth in the technology and the introduction of the fourth industrial revolution, as South Africa we may seem to be far behind, but as a young person and as a prospective father, I would rather say I'm a young person who knows how to use technology, and I think technology is a tool which can assist us to solve many problems, and I see this as one of the product. If I can track my car, definitely I should have something which can ensure that I know where my child is. Basically, this is not a product to it's a product to replace safety measures, no, but it gives you as a parent assurance, and it gives your child independence.
Wow, amazing. So I mean, you told me earlier on before the interview that you are still a student at the University of Johannesburg, and I know your vice chancellor, Mr. Prof. Shilidzi Marwala, is a very STEM focused gentleman on AI, and is always talking AI and startups and all that. So do you think you have mechanisms within UJ for supporting you with this idea, such that at least you can prototype and you can try out the idea and test the market? Are they offering anything, or has there been any appetite from any people that you've approached?
At the moment, I haven't been able to find the right person who has an interest in this. But I do believe that if I pitch the idea to the right person, they will have an interest, because I think UJ is one of the institutions where they're very passionate about disrupting the education industry using technology. And for me, I am very passionate enough to be in this institution where it is being led by this great man.
Wow, wow. So, I mean, our listeners, they are everywhere because we syndicate all these podcasts that we do. Where they are on every platform, and it's not just in South Africa, but all over the world. They're on Spotify. You can get them on iTunes, on Google Play. There's so many platforms. So somewhere out there, someone is gonna hear about your idea, and they might be interested in partnering with you or just giving you words of advice, maybe from experience. So how do people get hold of you?
People can definitely get in touch with me on my personal email address, because I check those in every 5 seconds. So basically it's Thabo Masuku 12 at gmail.com. That's my email address. Or they can alternatively use my personal cell phone number, which is 074 996 4785.
Yes, and this is a South African number. So that's amazing. And now, I mean, there's money to be won here at the Festival of Ideas, brought to you by GIBS, the Gordon Institute of Business Science. So I know you've done your pitch already. How do you think you did?
It's the stakes are very high, but I'm quite confident in my pitching, and the panel was very supportive in terms of their feedback they provided. It was quite very helpful, and for me, rather the winning part will be a nice thing to have, but the feedback I got, I think it contributed to my growth as a young entrepreneur, and I'll use it to my advantage. And I don't think I'll stop here until I see this product being out there in the market, and I see parents starting to be confident whenever they're in the absence of their children.
Wow. No, thank you very much, Thabo. And I wish you the best, because this is a very, very useful technology, and it's solving a real problem. It's not just another funny app that does not bring value to society. So thank you very much. All the best. And to all our listeners, if you have any ideas for Thabo, please, you can email him or you can contact him on his cell phone. Thank you very much, Thabo.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Cheers. Okay, bye.